G'day everybody, Derek and ARB Caloundra. We've got a pretty special 200 series that we've spent the last 3 or 4 weeks building up into what we believe is the ultimate tourer. Come on over and check it out. Here she is. Okay, so we've got a 2019 VX 200 series, a silver pearl obviously. We've started up the front with some protection for the vehicle with the ARB Summit Sahara bar. The hoop painted in black just to get a little bit of contrast. Takes the LED fog lights from factory, which is great. We've matched that up with 3 ARB AR32 intensity LED driving lights, so perfect for if you are afraid of the dark. You'll also notice that we've got 3 antennas. So the little guy is a shorter range UHF, great for hilly country, much better reception in bushland and mountainous terrain sort of thing. And then the outside one is our longer distance UHF. So we've actually got 2 UHF radios inside the vehicle. The middle guy is a Selfie Go antenna. So it is basically a mobile phone repeater. It will give you increased signal when you're in areas with low reception, and I'll show you the location where the brains of that unit are hidden elsewhere in the vehicle. Also in behind the bull bar, hidden in there, we've got the Warn Xeon 12S winch, so synthetic rope on this one, 12,000 pound, a little access panel in there to free spool, to get to our free spool lever, and you'll see that we've relocated the camera for the vehicle from the middle, just down offset off the side of the winch location. Alright, so under the bonnet, obviously we've got the big V8 that everybody knows and loves. You'll see our Century AGM there, that's the new dual force Century battery, coupled with a Redarc BCDC 1225D, so that is the dual input, and you'll notice the red solar panel plug there, the Anderson plug. In the corner on the driver's side is the ProVent 200 catch can, basically to keep the air inlet manifold all nice and clean. Over on this corner here, there's a little bit going on, but we've got some circuit protection for the electronics at the back of the vehicle, ARB diff breather kit, ERPS electronic rust prevention systems to keep the vehicle in tip-top condition. Obviously it's going to get a little bit of beach use. And hidden in the back there is the Diesel Care secondary fuel filter kit, and that gets this fuel filtration down to 5 micron. Alright, so under the front of the vehicle we need some good rated recovery points, so 8,000 kilo rated point on each side. You'll also see the grey panelling there is our under vehicle protection system, so a lot of expensive gear under here, and we wouldn't want a tree stump or a rock that's in maybe some long grass to end our day out in the tracks badly. So protection basically from the front of the vehicle all the way through the transfer case. Being a 2019 model, this does have twin DPFs, so we have cages around those DPFs to allow airflow, but to protect those as well. Next part along here, you'll see we've got the BP51 suspension, so it is our high performance adjustable remote reservoir bypass suspension. Full adjustability on compression and rebound, and then a remote reservoir tucked in over here, and you'll see that we've done the new upper control arms as well, just to give us our camber and caster correction back. Big Cooper STT Pro mud tyres. Now I must say, for a mud tyre, these are a very quiet tyre. I've run mud tyres myself and they tend to howl a lot, but these are quite a quiet mud tyre, and they're wrapped around a Sepec alloy wheel, so a nice big 20-inch wheel. Alright, so moving further around the vehicle, Safari RMAX snorkel, synonymous with extra air for performance. This vehicle will get some performance engine modifications later on, so we've gone with the RMAX snorkel to give a lot of airflow into the big engine. Obviously, benefits of water crossings and things like that. The only way anything's getting into the airbox is through the top here. Australian-made product, excellent product, and that's all that we use. Clearview mirrors, another product that's an Aussie product and one of the best in the world. So this is their new model, being the VX with all the fruit on it. We've got camera up underneath here to give the 360 around view. There's blind spot monitoring in here, and yes, it is a powerful model. So only fairly new product from Clearview, but outstanding as always. You look below that, you'll see the ARB Summit side steps. So give the vehicle a bit of protection when off-road. They are a protection step, obviously colour-coded to the vehicle's paint code. And let's head up the back. So yet another quality Australian product and best in their field. Kmart rear bars, we've had a long relationship with ARB. So we've gone with a single swing away and a single double jerry can holder instead of two swing away wheel carriers. Both of them open like so to gain access to the back of the vehicle. You'll notice the LED tail lights and brake lights down low. And we've got 3 Anderson plugs there, colour coded to suit the requirements of the customer's caravan, and obviously tow bar hitch and everything as it comes from factory. Pop the boot. This is where the magic happens. ARB Outback Solutions drawers. Now these are a fantastic product. It helps you organise all your gear. In this one we've got the cargo gear organiser bags in both sides. Excellent product. It really helps you get all your gear sorted out. Fridge slide for the 60 litre Elements fridge. It is a weatherproof fridge, but it just looks fantastic in the stainless steel finish. Slide top on this side as well. And you'll notice a few sockets and things on the outside. So tucked away in the very outer pockets is where all the magic happens. So in here we have a Revolution lithium 100 amp hour battery. So that is a second dual battery system in this vehicle, and that's taken care of by Redarc's BMS, their Manager 30. So that gives us 240, 12 volt and solar input into that battery. Now on the other side, that houses our electrical and a little bit more. So in there is our ARB twin compressor, and I'll kick that off. So that's got a 4 litre air tank hidden in behind that trim wall, along with all our air locker solenoids and all our major electrical components in the side of that wing at the rear there. The outlet for the compressor is here, so we plug our hose in, which is in our gear bag here, and we start pumping our tyres. That will give us pressure control if we want it, so we can set our pressure on our tyres to 40 psi, and the Lynx system that this is part of, and we'll go through that shortly, that'll take care of inflating and deflating the tyres to the desired pressure. Boot compartment here, you'll notice we've got a little flush mount light up here. So I hit my button on my Lynx controller for the tailgate light, and that gives us a work light on our bench for cooking and whatever else we need to do in the back here. Okay, so now we're on the passenger side of the vehicle. You'll notice the large black awning hanging off the side. Now that's the Rhino-Rack Batwing 270-degree awning. A lot of people have probably seen this awning set up, but we'll do a real quick run through and show you how it works. So a few pegs, a couple of ropes, and attach the end here to the back of the rack, and we're done. Alright, so you might have noticed on the roof rack underneath we've got all these little pod lights. So they're camp lights, or scene lights as some people call them. These are all controlled by the ARB Lynx that I mentioned earlier. This is my Lynx screen. So now I have the ability to turn on our lights. If we come around the back, we'll be able to put the rear ones on as well, just by touching the appropriate setup on the screen. And the passenger side lights as well. And that's all controllable via our touch screen. Rightio, we're so up on the roof now, just to show you the setup that we've done. Big 150 watt solar panel from Redarc, and that's feeding into our battery manager system in the back that's driving the lithium battery. Two AR40 intensity light bars up on top of the roof rack at the front, just because our customer's extra scared of the dark. So lots and lots of lighting, and see down the road for quite a long way. In the event that this big rig gets stuck, we've got plenty of assistance with 4 pairs of Black Max tracks mounted on the outer edge, and tie down points in the middle there of the rack for swags and chairs and anything else that he likes. Okay, so it's a 33-degree day today on the Sunshine Coast, and you might have noticed we moved the vehicle out of the sun earlier. I've had to retreat into the aircon because I am virtually melting, but it gives us a good opportunity to have a look at the cabin and all the controls that are within easy reach for the driver. You'll notice obviously the standard big Toyota screen that comes in the VX and the Sahara series. They're excellent, great for your reversing camera, your street navigation, that sort of thing. But we've coupled that with a HEMA HX1 right next to it. These are outstanding because they are a pinch and zoom mapping setup, much faster than the previous version of the HEMA Navigator. Wi-Fi connection, internet connection, so you've always got unlimited downloads of your off-road mapping. It also comes with street navigation as well. Really good bit of kit and worth checking out if you haven't seen one yet. When we were at the front, we talked about the 2 UHFs, so we've got both those mics there, both the XRS radios from GME, Australian made again, best in their category again, and really nice handpiece, black screen, white lettering, so not too bright when you're driving at night. Easy reach from the passenger or the driver position. Hidden over in front of my knee is the Redarc Tow Pro Elite version 3. Electric brake controller. Obviously this thing is going to be towing a caravan, so that's a must, and again, Australian made product, best in their field at what they do. Above that you'll see the Lynx, which we were playing with a little bit earlier for some of the lighting. So the Lynx is a vehicle accessory interface and doesn't want to do what I want it to do, but basically it will give us the ability to take away all the switches that we would otherwise need on the dash. Being a VX, there's not a lot of space available with switch blanks in this vehicle because they have so many assists for the driver. The technology in these vehicles is quite substantial, so we put all our controls into the Lynx. Gives us our switchboard that we were playing with before, which is our lights. It also gives us the opportunity to turn on our air lockers that we didn't discuss while we were outside the vehicle. So this vehicle's fitted with twin ARB air lockers, so front and rear diff. That's driven from the compressor in the back that we saw earlier. We've got battery monitoring within reach of the driver. So there's our 3 batteries. The other couple of things that we can do is have a speedometer. We've got our pitch and roll capabilities, so you can see what kind of angles the vehicle is on. This is plugged in at the moment, but as you saw earlier, it is a Bluetooth device, so it will talk to the brains of the Lynx unit, which is tucked down in the back in the side of the drawers via Bluetooth. So it gives you the capability to turn lights on while you're at camp, sitting around the campfire. You don't have to come and actually physically touch the vehicle. You can do it from your camp chair. Okay guys, so last thing is just the Intensity black covers. So just when not being used, we've got black cover option for the AR32s and for the AR40 light bars up top. Just sets the vehicle off nicely, keeps with its black and silver theme. The other part to mention is that with all the BP51 suspension that we've done to the vehicle, we've actually increased the GVM up to 3,845 kilograms. So it just means that everything is nice and legal, all the weights are all sorted out, and we've got the capacity to handle the caravan behind it. Alright everybody, thanks for taking the time to watch our video on this awesome build. We're really happy with how it's turned out, and now it's time to take it back to the shop and deliver it to its owner so he can get out and use it. If you have any questions about this build, or if you want us to help you build your dream touring vehicle, give us a call. Our details are in our Facebook and Instagram pages. Have a good one. Cheers.